pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais uma live do X-Men. E temos mais um vídeo, mais uma live da LA. E vamos continuar o nosso caso. Iniciar outro caso, né? Pronto. Estou aqui a comer uma sopa.
.187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Epá. O nosso chefe andou a meter o Roy na linha.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance
Bah,
is starting to
acho que
get
agora
me
vai ser caso mais hardcore.
We're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you.
Só tem caso que não tenho nenhuma pergunta, né?
I really hope you're joking, Roy. You're behind the wheel.
Isto é caso antivício e de homicídio, né? Porque pronto, houve um homicídio também. Morfina, que é, digamos, uma droga.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Obrigado, senhor polícia. É que...
Bukowski, you made homicide.
Opa!
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Os nossos ajanteques parecidos.
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Mal
Sure.
é o...
Go right ahead.
O mal... O mel... Porquê que é um homem chamado Mal? Não percebo. Mal é o nosso ali, ó. Ele está aqui, o nosso mestre.
Optimistic, Cole.
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned, she drowns. The result is that
que ele ameaça, ele também se diverte.
This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in
Temos
almost
aqui uma
all
vítima.
cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Bom,
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
pronto, ela magoou-se. Agora.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Eu não quero ver esse, caraças. Este aqui. Um anel.
Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies. You might be onto something.
Agora é que está a fazer com a chuva. Eu quero fumar aqui umas ganzas. Não, estou a brincar, não sou ganso. Era uma ganso. Vá. Medicamentos. O que é que eu começo a tomar?
Looks like barbiturates.
Vamos ver isto.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Eu acho qualquer coisa então. Julia Randall. Espera um bocadinho.
You should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Bem, voltei, bora lá continuar a investigar. Mas com certeza as coisas para ver. Ai. Obrigado, Roida, já me ajudaste. Espera aí, vamos ver aqui isto. Só de Fred, graças.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Em branco, inútil então. Já não tenho a chamadas para agora. Uma carta. Dia assim. 6,582. Hollywood Blood. I'm working Tuesday. Come keep me company. Ask for Mr. Randall. Xixi Julia. Mas aqui a treinar um bocadinho bem inglês, que também tem que convém treinar um bocadinho.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Vamos ver aqui. E bom. Nada de mais. Não quero falar com ela. Primeiro deve-se contar todas as provas antes de interrogar alguém. É assim que se for escolher uma casa. Também é que eu faço. Então isto é inútil. Não é pô de um rolo de massa que vai me ajudar. Então o que é que falta? Uma coisa que está a vibrar. Ah, a camisa. A camisa de um homem.
I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Uma camisa de um homem. Agora sim. Agora sim.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldsson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
You can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives now...
Ja, Sr. Anderson, quem é esse gajo? Ok, és um bocado velha.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something?
O Lightball também era velho e foi preso, portanto que se fala.
No more than normal.
Nada mais que normal, mas uma pessoa que se droga não parece estar muito bem, portanto, ai.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynolds? Julie was
Bem, ela
obviously
drogava-se,
concerned about
portanto é mentira, porque a gente tem um
No idea
problema.
what you're talking about.
Mas a gente escolheu a casa. Todas as provas que a gente tem é daqui a casa. Isto não, isto também não, isto também não, isto também não. Isto sim, isto não, isto não, isto não.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox. The things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Vida primada da vítima, não. Vida privada da vítima.
Did Miss Randall have many friends, visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Bem, mas hoje acho que bem um. Porque tem lá um casaco de homem.
Why are
Esse
you lying
casaco
to
de
me,
homem
Mrs. Reynolds?
deve
Julia
ser
had men
o
staying
tal
here.
assassino.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Vamos ser. Isto não. 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 Isto sim.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very
Ok. Está-se bem.
You seem very much in love with her.
Tu
Where
parece
would we
um
find
foto.
him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Estamos
What was it
naquele
like
livro.
working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Bom, mano, aqui não podemos demonstrar. Mas pelo olhar dela, ela está muito nervosa. E não está a colaborar. Resolvido.
Mrs. Reynolds, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely
Era
one
muito
moment
nervosa.
and screaming at you the next.
Extremamente
She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful,
Por
it seemed like she was
suposto.
going to get it. The way it's turned out, though, is it?
Bom, já sacamos aqui as
Thanks,
coisas.
Mrs. Reynolds. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can
Depois
go home.
comentou tudo, mas foi um bocadinho difícil fazer te abrir a boca. Mas pronto. Vamos sair daqui.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle the dope.
De controle, aliás, eu nunca vi a porra de uma droga. Bora aqui. Oh boi, anda. Isso, aqui, o teu carro.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Bom, vamos aqui ver aqui pessoas. Tudo a cola planeada. Ok, me perguntam por fazer aqui. Aqui é uma assassina, portanto, uma assassinada. Enganei. Desculpe, Sr. Polícia, não me multe. Não me dê multa, está bem?
Do we know where we're going?
Não me dê multa. Está-se bem? Temos de ser razoáveis. Obrigado. É lá, mas está com pressa. Afinal não está com pressa. Está normal. Há aqueles que vai entrar primeiro.
Quite a little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear.
Vamos lá ver aqui uma coisa.
To my eye.
Eu já quero ir para ali, mano. Eu quero ir para ali, para onde marquei. Eu quero ir para onde marquei. Apanhar mais um daqueles criminosos como...
This is car 11K. Go ahead with the further.
Como aqueles criminosos... Marlon Hopper. Precisa de uma...
Roger. 11K en route.
Eu ia fotografar os outros. Ui. Vai levar um tiro.
Detective Phelps, I got the call.
Como é que ele não acerta, mano? Que o gajo tem uma mira horrível. Ah, 3-4-1, isto é fácil. Dá lá. Isto é fácil. Ah, podemos chamar reforços. Rima na beisa. Vamos jogar como CS. CS seja a verdade. P90. Nunca mais a verdade. Vamos a verdade. P90 jabarda. É jabarda.
Find some cover. That's it. That's all of them.
Bom, easy game, easy game. Aí está o mal a levar os gajos. Eles aqui de cara normal. Na boa.
You know the way. You can drive.
Bora lá, mano, já bate a unha. Esta P90 é boa para jabardar. Sei que aquilo não é P90. P90 no Fortnite é para jabardar. No CS, jabarda-se tótil. Vamos para ali. Não. Vamos aqui à consultória do Dr. Stoneman. Vamos lá ver o que é que isto vai sacar dele. Ande Roy. Isso. Quer que seja eu a abrir e a fechar? Porra, essa é uma merda.
Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Se lixa o paciente, Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Bom, estamos aqui porque acabou de fazer, Dr. Stoneman. Qual é a tua relação com a vítima?
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Very little. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Não, também não. Ah, sim, isto aqui.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Não é as tuas, é as dela. Não. Sim, não.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know.
Este caso está a correr melhor que o outro. Aquele caso da moeda e das moedas.
Life was too short for
É
her.
tipo o caso das sopas, aquelas sopas de tomate.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Bom, medicamentos.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Bom, eu acho que é dúvida.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Mas depois quero que me digas a verdade, seu Camilo. Estou a brincar. Não tens nada para dizer. Mas mentiste-nos. Portanto, outra pessoa que nos está a mentir. Mano, odeio, puto. Até agora este caso não houve ninguém que disse a verdade. Bem, disseram, mas a gente é que teve que fazer com que eles dissessem a verdade. Eu não conto experiência para mim.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
I don't know.
Não sabes? I don't know.
Strange reaction to have to the death of an patient.
Não. Vamos aqui.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the...
Fazer este caso, mas já acabaram lá, que este caso parece que vai ser longo, porque em 23 minutos só fui checar 2 spots, 2 localizações, fogo. Faz tipo aqueles casos tipo é pequenininho, já estava quase a acabar, mas pronto. Estou a fazer a comparação ao primeiro caso de hoje, sem tutorial. É muito bom, mano, esse caso. É o caso muito mais casos mais fáceis do jogo, mano. Bom, sem tutorial para mim é mais fácil, fogo.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Acho que é verdade.
Could you tell us why you let Miss
Pronto, alguém
Randall
disse a
go?
verdade ao menos.
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like
Yep,
to meet
eu
her.
não quero falar com ela.
Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Bom, vamos aqui, temos aqui 2 perguntinhas. Vamos lá ver aí. Como é que ela conheceu a vítima?
Through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Marido dela, né? O suposto marido, namorado, né? Pronto, namorado. É verdade, vamos lá confiar nela.
Henry is your beau.
Vamos fazer as para desconfiar.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Bem, ela não deve saber quem é o Sr. Anderson, pois não? Então pronto. Vamos lá confiar.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement
Vai saber,
ring.
então pronto, confio.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over. You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
Hospital, mano. Já estou farto de ir para hospitais. Foda-se. Já fui ao hospital outro, agora vou ter que ir ao nosso hospital. Fogo. Ai. Mas vou acabar, quando acabar este caso, vou acabar a live. Porque este caso começa a demorar muito. Os outros por acaso não, os outros eram bem rápidos. Um caso demorava meia hora, estes casos aqui não. Estes casos aqui demoram 1 hora. Ok, temos ali a vítima ali no nosso coisa.
Cole, Roy, I have some
Duas
information.
vítimas.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
Alguém
We
está
agree
a
that
ver
she
a
was
live.
murdered. Yes, of course.
Quem
I
é?
have something else to show you.
Bora estar aqui.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death now.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Ai, caralho. Isto aqui é um homicídio, mano.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mel. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Ai, a sério, puto, o raio é tão engraçado, mano.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Mano, só o Roy. Só o Roy, mano. Só o Roy é que faz isto, mano. Só o Roy. Só o Roy, mano. Simplesmente só o Roy. Só o Roy, mano.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry. His mother would be proud of him, catching all those criminals.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever.
Tá bem, já percebi. Obrigado. Onde é que é o 2? Não, este é o 3, este. Aqui é o 2.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julie.
Não se vocês sentem. Ai. Ora, Roy, vamos brincar um bocadinho com ele. Bora lá brincar um bocadinho com ele. O Roy, mano, ele é muito engraçado.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
O Roy gosta muito de brincar com o Phelps.
I'm in the clothing business, and Julia
Fazer umas brincadeirazinhas. Vá. Vamos estar atento ao jogo. Prontos, vá lá, já nos deu muito porque prontos, podia pensar que era verdade. Vá. Temos isto. Deve ser isto.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
Grande, por acaso.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
But vamos aqui esta.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Bah, isto não. Pá, a prova mais fiel mesmo, mais coisa. Deve ser isto. Mas agora por isto. Vai dar merda.
That's funny.
Olha, não deu merda. Não resolveu. Olha.
Okay, you got it.
Às vezes chutar, mas é a melhor opção, às vezes.
Julia wanted. She always wanted.
Eu por acaso queria usar a intuição, mas ainda bem que não usei. Porque pronto, se checa mais um pontinho, ainda temos mais 20, ainda temos 4 intuições para usar.
Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Pá, de verdade não é. Por favor, não tirem qualquer coisa sem ser verdade. Obrigado.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy
Eu odeio puto quando é lá, porque senão eu não sei quais são as provas, então pronto.
I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
LeBlanc.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Homicide. You've got it made.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of captains.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now.
You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur.
O Roy só quer acabar o caso. O Roy só quer acabar o caso, mano.
Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
Deixa persegui-lo. Vais, foda-se. Pode ir perquisições, mano. Perquisições demora bué tempo. Devo estar aqui a andar com tartarugas.
Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Não tem que olhar para o radar. Nem para ali para o radar direito. Até aqui, quando a coisa começa a piscar a longa distância, significa que a gente está um bocadinho afastado. Mas quando nós estamos demasiado perto dele, que começa a piscar, porque ele pode estar errado que nos ver. Então, pronto. Não, é melhor estar sempre assim.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Onde é que nos vais levar? Espero bem saber. É que eu devo fazer perseguições, então pronto. Ai Jesus, anda rápido. Anda rápido.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Está tudo bem. Tudo sob controle. Oh. Bora.
That idiot never stepped
Atrás
foot
dele,
in
mano.
Okinawa.
Atrás dele. Acho que não sei estar perto dele.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Conseguimos chegar, mas sei que ele nos visse, vá lá, mas chegámos já uma partezinha. Já não temos que fazer isto de novo, espero.
Needs money and fast.
Precisa de dinheiro.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him and see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Podemos esconder nas árvores. Achas como é que ele não me viu? Se ele não me viu é... Vamos aqui, ele está a caminhar, não é na paz. Não quero ver nada. Vê se ele está a olhar para trás. Yeah. Ele aqui já não me vê aqui.
much slack. Gotta get closer.
Filha da mãe do carro! Que é capitaste, filho da puta? Foda-se. Mas é fino, ó boi.
Needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Move in. I risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Vamos ficar aqui a ver o carro dele. Vamos espreitar por este lado agora. Oh, peço desculpa, Sr. Henry. Vou estar a ver aqui deste lado. Vai para onde agora? Vamos ficar sempre aqui a ver, Se ele vai andar aí às curvinhas. Se é agora que vai dar a... É agora! Agora está a dar a curva. Temos de ter atenção com os apitos.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Mano, por que estás a olhar para trás, mano? Tens razões para jantar-te a ver, mano. Hã? Anda. Foda-se. Sabe que nunca mais entravas na loja. Foda-se, sempre olhar para trás. Foda-se. Não consegues gastar o dinheiro.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
Ah, vais fugir, ok. Vai fugir.
It's going to have to be. LAPD, the man who just came in here, you bought a ticket?
Yes, sir, to Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket for Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Que é melhor isso? Vamos lá ver.
It's Pepper's egg.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
You can drive.
All right,
You can drive. You can drive. Ora aqui então, se é para dar... Ah, não é nada para dar umas viagens. Não é nada para dar viagem. Estou aqui a bater mal, sabem? E pronto, não é para dar uma viagem.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thank you.
Vá. Temos aqui uma nova morada. Morada.
You're behind the wheel.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Vai buscar aí a tua cópia.
Here you go.
Ok.
Thanks. Is the cigarette case on there?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad. Julia Randall's ring. It's here. It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Senhor Ivastrom. Que nome. Foda-se.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Temos aqui a polícia. Vamos aqui.
Give him a hand.
Nossa!
Wallace, Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Ajuda. Tá na frente, boy. Foda-se.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
As soon as he pokes his head out, step on it.
Stay in cover!
Não se meta à minha frente, pá. Eu odeio, pá, quando os Estados Unidos. Depois não dá para disparar.
Weapons!
É teu suor. Morres muito a morrer, caralho. Foda-se. Só lentinho, mano.
warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
And got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
Willie?
More like a strong
Mas que atrás desse Willie, não?
or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. No big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Sim, Willie, também, estou à toa. Também estás à toa, também estou, obrigado. Henry Arnott, Jimmy, outro que levou no corpo, né? E o Williezinho. Willie! Vamos lá, temos trabalho a fazer, não é? Não é, rapaz? Bora então. Fazer o trabalho sujo.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Bom.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Ok, roubaram de quanto? $25.000. Tá aqui. Não te roubaram por 25 mil, roubaram-te apenas por 10 mil. Não estás a mentir.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Pá, estamos aqui este match.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Ok, acho que agora vou confiar.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Ai, a sério.
Hello, detectives.
Este Roy.
What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Bom. Mas Roy, estás maluco, caralho?
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
O Roy é maluco, manos. Ele bebe whisky na casa dos outros, sem pedir autorização, fogo.
You're paying for every last scratch.
Não se preocupe, está tudo controlado. Porque é que a sua casa também não podia ser mais perto? Foda-se. Eu tenho tempo para esperar, ok? Pronto. Mano! Ai meu Deus, falta muito, mano, para chegar. Porque eu não gosto de ser eu conduzir, mano, porque as moradas são sempre de longe. Isso irrita tótil. Calme-se. Pois pague-lhe. Agora vamos girar à esquerda.
Look where you're going.
O Roy está a ficar enervado. Já chegamos. Já aqui à direita. Estão-me a conduzir, mas não é. Eu sei que é-me a conduzir aqui no jogo, mas a jogabilidade de condução é uma merda. Bom, vamos aqui, mano. Já temos aqui um caso de 1 hora. Mas aquele tempo que perdemos, não é? Aquele caso.
Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Caem todos.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Matou alguém?
Stop! LAPD! Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on,
Put your hands in the air!
É o ele. É a filha da puta.
Give it up! LAPD!
Esperavas para o gajo, mas a ameaçar. Foda-se, também és burro com uma merda. Foda-se.
Don't make me chase you! Put your hands in the air!
Mas também não sabias ameaçar o fogo.
Give it up! LAPD!
Para lá atrás dele.
Don't make me chase you!
Não me fodas. Easy game. Não morre. Vá. Nossa.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop.
How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
Ele fala tipo com a rir-se mesmo na boa.
He's coming around too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some
Está
answers.
tardada.
You missing something, Henry?
Porquê é que lhe bateste? Investigar a casa da Arnett. E vamos usar aqui a intuição, porque eu já estou farto de estar aqui. E tanta coisa para ver uma mala. Sério, mano. Mas o bilhete compraste, né?
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present from my parents. We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
No. Alright.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Bem, acho que ele não é me implicado nada, não. Não. É implicado, é?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
Dúvida. Espero.
Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam.
Acontece. Homem só foi homem. O caso já está muito bom, portanto que se foda. A pergunta vai por esticar o caso todo.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Looks like I was mistaken.
But
you wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Is he saying?
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Your first burglary was at Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Doutora maluca.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for conduct.
Vais ter que ir preso, mano. Roubaste, portanto vais preso. Ficas lá dentro.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Vamos aqui ao coisa para conversar com o doutor, não é? Bora lá. Ali não tivemos lá muito bem, mas pronto, também de muita prova não consigo fazer milagres.
I guess the wedding's off. He only
provas.
robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack. So how does the...
Vamos ter que falar com o médico para ver o que é que se passa, porque pelo que o Sr. Arnett disse, ele é que é o tal Anderson. Vamos falar com o Stallman. Estou ansioso, mano, que este caso acabe, mano, que já não tenho vontade de chegar a isto. acabar o caso, acabar a live e depois fazer qualquer coisita. E ainda são quanto? Ainda são 7. And alright.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
É. Vamos para esse Shiva. Que é aquele Shiva, fogo. Bah. Ora lá, manos. Este caso aqui foi awesome.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Boss.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
O rapaz está na linha.
Never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. You know that I loved her. I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough.
Mais fosse dinheiro, não quero suficiente. Ela
never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
vai preso.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just
não queres nada.
Lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Olha. O comando até vibrou, pá. Foda-se.
What now?
Call this in.
Barmantes, o homem era tolo. Pelos vistos, foda-se. O homem é maluco.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Vamos esperar-nos aqui. Vamos ver um homicídio. Quase para estar quase a acabar, né?
That old boy really fell for that broad.
Bora lá, manos. Bora lá.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
Quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages.
Temos aqui o polícia.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off.
We'll take this out of the street.
Door uma sacantinha, já vai ter que fazer
A
caso.
harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Extra Rita! Extra! Extra, read all of
Mano, o que é para fazer?
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
Só o que é para fazer, caralho?
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Vá. Bora lá atrás dele. Mano, assim que se invade alguém.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
Logo morre, caralho.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect.
Mano,
Looked like she was
este caso demorou 1 hora. 1 hora e 20, mano.
You had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
E bom, manos. Bem que raro. 4 estrelas ou 5? Não, 4 estrelas. 4 estrelas aí, dano que damos à cidade vai prejudicar o caso dele. Bom, 4 estrelas, manos. Espero que tenham gostado da live. Se vocês acharam, não se esqueçam dos likes. Escrevam quanto vocês acharam da live. Não tenho mais nada a dizer. Até a próxima e foi. Ah, é que este cara nunca mais acabava.